So you gotta love E3 season because we see a ton of new game announcements from multiple developers, and sometimes you have people drop the ball and accidentally leak out titles ahead of schedule, and today Nintendo did that as there was a game that was not officially announced that they put live on the eShop, then quickly took it down. So we have to discuss the details of that, and then we have a major development around the Zelda GameStop promotion and how it could be starting as soon as this Sunday, and I want to share with you guys how you can secure your poster and hopefully see what games we can expect Nintendo to announce at their direct presentation. What's up, Nation? If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you join Sunbro Nation by subscribing below. Hit the like button on this video if you enjoy it today, and make sure you turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming news. Now guys, today we're starting off with a conversation around Nintendo leaking a Ubisoft game that is probably going to be revealed here within a couple hours at the time of me filming this video, as E3 has officially kicked off as of today, and the Ubisoft Forward event is one of the first major showcases to go live. However, this morning on the Nintendo eShop, we had a surprise listing for Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope, and it was something that was not officially announced at the time that Nintendo put this listing on the eShop. It has since been taken down, but the internet is the internet, and once you post something, it is forever. So we have some gameplay details that we can share around what to expect for this title. This was heavily rumored up to this point, so it's not a huge shock that it's being announced, but it is kind of shocking that Nintendo was the one to accidentally leak it online. So if you want to read through quickly the gameplay details of what to expect in this game, it lists here: a new Ubisoft game called Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has leaked via Nintendo's website. A product listing for the strategy title, which is scheduled to be released in 2022, went live on Saturday ahead of the title's expected announcement at Ubisoft's Forward later today. The game description reads: team up with Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Rabbid Luigi, and their friends on a galactic journey to defeat a malevolent entity and save your Spark companions. Explore planets throughout the galaxy as you uncover mysterious secrets and compelling quests. Nintendo's website also lists the following features: build your dream team with 3 heroes from an electric roster of 9. Take down all new bosses along with some familiar enemies throughout the galaxy. Rescue the adorable Sparks throughout the galaxy who provide distinct powers that will help you in battle. Unleash your hero skills, but be strategic as you dash your enemies, team on your allies, and hide behind covers. So I'm personally excited for this announcement, as I didn't play a whole lot of time into the first Mario plus Rabbids game, but this one is Galaxy inspired, and that's kind of one of the things that's drawing me more towards it. So I will be excited to see what gameplay trailer and what kind of official showcase we see later on today from Ubisoft. And when you are watching this video, that trailer may already be out there, so go ahead and look online for that. I'll actually link it in the description if they do have it posted later on. So if you're interested in this game, it is one that we can absolutely look forward to in 2022. I would personally expect it to launch in the more beginning part of 2022, as it does not seem like a title that would be announced like far into the future of 2022. So I think it's first half of the year for sure, maybe even first quarter, but we'll see if they announce an official release window later on. But so far, based off of this Nintendo listing, we just know it to be a 2022 title. So if you are a fan of Mario plus Rabbids, we have another one on the way, and it looks to be Galaxy themed, so that's going to be an exciting adventure for you all. Now from there, we have to talk about the very big topic that I am extremely excited about, and that is the potential for Zelda's 35th anniversary to be acknowledged and celebrated at E3. And it doesn't mean that we have to get all the announcements for the anniversary, but what it does mean is that we will probably see at least a portion of Nintendo's E3 direct presentation mention Zelda's 35th anniversary and potentially give us either a double pack or triple pack of games. Now the reason it is in the news again today is because we have more information around this planned GameStop promotion, which, if you are not familiar, there has been leaks out there online about GameStop needing double staff on the 15th and 16th, and while part of that is because of an expected Series X and S restock to take place in stores, there is also equally a part of that ties in with a Zelda promotion that is brand new and that is probably tying in with one of Nintendo's announcements around this series that we do not know what it is yet. So one of the big reasons the story took off is because we started to see Reddit users who work at GameStop upload posters that they were starting to receive at their stores, basically showing some kind of a celebration around Zelda's 35th anniversary, as it is very anthology based. As you see all the various forms of Link, you see mainly on the front front page focused on Twilight Princess link, Wind Waker link, even Ocarina of Time link, and then you do also see Breath of the Wild link, so it's obviously hinting at the fact that we may be getting these games in some form of a collection pack, and I think the safe bet is Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, but there is always a chance that we could see the Ocarina of Time included in there, which would be fantastic. But before we hop into that, I do want to share with you guys the details about how you can go get this poster, because we have some new information from Reset Era, as there has been a couple users who have obtained this poster themselves, and then we had Nate Drake officially comment on how you can actually secure it itself. So let's hop over to Reset Era and read through the details. So we have a user by the name of Rareware who was able to go to a GameStop and successfully obtain this poster. So his post reads here: "So I went to GameStop to pick up Ratchet & Clank and asked the manager while I was there if they started the Zelda Promotion yet, where you get a free Zelda poster when you purchase Zelda merchandise. He says it probably won't start until sometime next week, but then he reached into the drawer and gives me the Zelda poster anyway, along with my Ratchet game." Then he included the reply from Nate Drake that states the following: "Promo starts on Sunday. Buy $30 worth of Zelda merch or buy a new Switch and get the poster. Or just ask the employee for one with a purchase of anything and they'll probably give you one." So a couple really interesting points that I want to cover from that post is simply the fact that, one, it could start as soon as Sunday, even though we don't have any official announcement from Nintendo at that point, as their Direct is not going live until the following Tuesday. So make sure, if you really want this poster, I would go try to probably pick it up on Sunday, or at least ask the employees if they can give you it if you purchase something. But it does sound like that's going to be kind of the deal. And then the second thing is that they specifically say that it's tied to at least a $30 minimum purchase of Zelda merchandise, which could suggest that, you know, that GameStop probably has a bunch of these posters, and it's going to be something they offer to entice people to get all of the different Zelda 35th anniversary merch that we will probably see Nintendo announce, as we did see a bunch of different, like, you know, sneakers and shirts for Mario's 35th anniversary, and I would expect nothing less for Zelda's 35th anniversary. And if you've been into GameStops recently, you've known that they've kind of shifted their business model to not only focus on games, but to also have a number of different gamer merch related items. So I think that does make total sense to have that as part of the requirement. Is just spend $30 on Zelda merch and here's this poster. Or of course, if you buy a new Switch, you can get it with that as well. Does that mean we'll see a Zelda related Switch launch at GameStop? Probably not, but it is totally possible. So it's one of those things you got to really just wait and see for what Nintendo has to offer at their Direct presentation. Now, to quickly cover my prediction about what we're going to see Nintendo focus on as far as these Zelda games at their Direct presentation, I think your safest bet is that the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess will be in a combo pack, and that'll be part of the Legend of Zelda 35th Anniversary Celebration game, and we will see that announced at this E3 Direct presentation. There is a lot of rumors and speculation about Ocarina of Time HD potentially being included on this, or maybe even the base N64 version. I would love to see that happen. I don't have any official info that could point to that being the case. The most likely scenario that we have is the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and that's because we had a tweet earlier in the year from Andy Robinson that said it's 100% happening in 2021, and that those games will be coming to the Switch, and he has not had a bad track record. Andy Robertson is a very credible gaming journalist, and so I think that I would take his word at him saying that those games are coming. Now, obviously, he doesn't say that Ocarina of Time is not coming, so there is a possibility this is a triple pack, which would absolutely, like, you know, blow our expectations out of the water as far as I'm concerned. But if it is not a triple pack and it's just a double pack for $60, you're talking about two full-length, fantastic 3D Zelda titles at $60, and that is a steal in my book. So I will happily pick up a double pack if it's Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, or if it is a triple pack, that's just more icing on the cake for me. But I hope to see actually maybe them to wait on Ocarina of Time and do an Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask double pack at some point from Grezzo, maybe port those over from the 3DS, up-res them, and they're really ready to go at that point, in my opinion. So I hope that we get Majora's Mask, because I don't want that to be left out of the shuffle if we do see Ocarina of Time come, because then how does Majora's Mask make it over? Because it's probably not going to get its own individual $60 release. So in my opinion, if they do a double pack now for Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, and then maybe announce an Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask double pack further down the line, that would be my ideal scenario for how this thing unfolds. But I would be really curious to see if we're going to actually get a bunch of Zelda announcements here, or if we're just going to get a Breath of the Wild 2 development update. some Skyward Sword HD new reveals, and then maybe this potential double pack, and that's all they're announcing for Zelda's 35th right now. And then maybe they have like a follow-up announcement or a later direct to announce some other games. As you know, Nintendo can stretch this out over the course of an entire year, just like we saw them do with Mario's 35th. So I do think they'll do something similar with Zelda, but they may trickle out some of these announcements as time goes on. But at this point in the video, guys, I want to know your opinions on everything we talked about today. Are you excited about Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope, and do you think you'll pick that up at release? And then also the big topic that I want to know your guys' opinions on is Zelda, and what do you think we're seeing from Nintendo at their direct presentation? Do you think the 35th anniversary is real and going to be celebrated here? Do you think that this poster is just simply tied to some separate GameStop promotion and it doesn't tie in with what Nintendo's actually planning to announce for this Zelda event? So you guys let me know all your opinions there. And then the big one is, let me know if you think we're going to get a double pack of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, or if you maybe think it will be a triple pack and feature Ocarina of Time as well. I would love to get a back and forth conversation started with you guys around that, so make sure you comment that down below. Also, hop over to the community tab on the channel today and cast your vote in the poll, where I will be asking you what you think about the Zelda poster and if you are going to try to obtain one or not. Thanks so much for watching the video today, everyone. I do truly appreciate you all sticking around until the end. I do at this point in the video want to invite you all one more time to join Sunbro Nation if you haven't done so already. Do so by subscribing below, hit the like button on your way out on this video if you enjoyed it today, and make sure you turn on your bell notification icon so you're kept up to date with all the newest gaming news. That's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you all have a great day. Sunbro Nation, out.